Lots of ups, lots of downs, except for my approval ratings, which have just gone down. But that's politics. It doesn't bother me. Besides, I happen to know that my approval ratings are still very high in the country of my birth.
We all know that our country's journey toward equality is not finished yet. We know it right here in this room. It's been 5 years since Lawrence versus Texas and 39 years since Stonewall, but still, we've got work to do before we achieve equality in the LGBT community. He's also spoken out against the stigma surrounding HIV testing, which is still plaguing so many of our communities, which you all know, a lot of that is due to homophobia. Barack has led by example. When we took our trip to Africa and visited his home country in Kenya, we took a public HIV test for the very point of showing folks in Kenya that there is nothing to be embarrassed about in getting tested. And we did it as a couple. And he said something very simple. He said, all too often we settle for the world as it is. Because we think it's the best that we can do, even if when it doesn't reflect our values and aspirations as a nation. We all have felt that. It won't change. We can't do anything any differently. This is the best we can do. We're blessed. Maybe we shouldn't ask for more. We've all said that at some point in time in our lives. But Barack reminded us on that day that we also know what the world should look like. And I'm here because I know I've lived with this man for 20 years. And I say this all the time, he has not let me down once. He has spent his entire life trying to build the career based on that struggle. Barack has led by example. When we took our trip to Africa and visited his home country in Kenya,
I had visited Africa in a very personal way. It was a pretty big production, and much bigger than I expected.
The best thing is that he is a Kenyan and he came back home. No matter how rich he is, no matter the state he's in, yeah, came back home to see us.
We want the world to view Obama as the son of Africa who has made a name in the U.S. government.
Even the neighbors are more or less related to the Senator Barack Obama.
And I know Mwaso Kenyans will be so uplifted because he's originally from Kenya.
They are Muslims, like Barack's father was.
The name of the son is Barack Obama.